Hello and welcome back to Farming for Points. So, I was just looking at that. Well, that's when we'll come back in the next episode. Ignore that. Transfers. Well, let's look at this first, because I think this explains everything. 22 million pounds in the transfer budget left. 11 million pound was the starting budget. So yeah, that basically explains what's been going on. We've sold a lot of players. 81 million pounds worth of players I've managed to sell. Gray, Baggett out on loan, as is Slicker and Johnson. Johnson's got a buy fee with Sheffield United. We made a loss on Ozcan. He was starting to become miserable, so I just got rid of 8 million. Got a surprising 5 million for Wes Burns. He's gone to Luton. Very, very good for the Championship. I think Luton are back in the Premier League though, so I guess we'll get to see what happens with him. Loaning Chaplin out was a good thing because his value stayed. It was 11.5 million. Middlesbrough came in. Muric went for 1.3. We got a better replacement, I think. Broadhead again, sending him out on loan at the end of last season, kept his value, £12.5 million. Lovely jubbly. Hurst, £14 million from Sheffield Wednesday. You think that's a bit mad, isn't it? £14 million for Hurst. It's not mad. It's just that the current manager is Kieran McKenna, so we know what he can do. We lost our assistant manager to Sheffield United. Josh Shaw's out on loan. Morsey left for 3.9. Love Morsey. Just realistically, he's not going to get into our team anymore. He's hit that age. If he does decide, I don't think he looks like he's not going to, but if he does decide to become a manager, or not a manager, but a coach or something, we'll probably bring him in. Al Hamidi's gone out on loan. They're paying £2.7 million for just having this guy on loan. It's ridiculous. That's not a future fee. That is literally what they're paying for him, which is lovely. Josh Brooking out on loan. Serrano, we've sent him out on loan again. He's gone to Derby again for the second year. We offered them the opportunity to carry on his loan and they accepted. He's not going to get into our first team, but he's still got quite a good bit of potential. We bought him for 4. He's currently basically added 10 million to his money. And then this one I was shocked about. Obviously, Leon must have been scouting us. They dropped £18 million for Sammy Smodic. Now, I like Sammy, and he was good for us whenever called upon last season. You know, 7 goals, 1 assist, 1 player of the match, 7 average rating, 23 games total. I think most of them were off the bench. 7 games he started. Really, really good. Really happy with that. But yeah, they offered that much money for him, and we have added players. So I'm just double checking. We've got 3 players here. First of all, we have got Arne Eagles, £28 million. He's now worth 75. He's 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. Basically, a Belgian James Milner, but good at football and young. So, perfect. Gobble, gobble, gobble for that kind of price. He's basically added 100 million to him. Next, we got Joe Bellingham. We looked at him in the summer. I asked the director of football to go in again, and he did. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential ability. Can basically play anywhere down the centre. Very good, young, 18, and if he grows up to be half as good as his brother, will be gobbling that £19 million up. Sean Mavididi has come for free. 1.5-star current ability, 3.5-star potential. I didn't have anything to do with it, if I'm perfectly honest. Director of football did it all. So we got him in. Now into these ones. Parisi, 9.25, going up to 12 million. Found this guy in a scout report and asked the director of football, as always, to go in for him. He did. 3-star current ability, 3-star potential ability, £9 million for a decent Leaf backup. And he's at that level where we're not going to miss Leaf as much now if he's injured or anything like that. But yeah, perfect. Next, we know about Moretti. That was all done last season. 35 million. 3-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. So that money came out of last season. Milo Martin again. We got him on a free from Man City. He's crap, but he's free. Then I noticed that Forest had got relegated. Yeah, only just noticed that. Don't ask. So I said, go after Gibbs White. And we got him for £30 million. Now, a 24-year-old English player for 30 million is almost a steal, I would say. We spent £27.5 million on Dennis Simon. We all know him. 3-star, well, 2.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. He is our backup keeper. We'll hopefully get games, but yeah, he's fine as well, being backup, which I was shocked about. So I'm happy with that. And then finally, £3 million we gave Leo back from their, what did they give us? 26 million. We gave them 3 back for a right back, 2-star current ability, 3-star potential. I think he's better than that. I really do. And the issue is is he the player that I want? Probably not. He isn't like the bang to rights right back that we needed. Harry Clark's still here. He's got a couple of bids and loan, but I will reject them after the game. Probably. So, what are we going to do here? Let's start off with... He'll be fine. Esposito. Up top. And that's probably where I would like to strengthen a little bit more, is up top. Then we'll go Swedberg, Amari. We really could use one more. Up. Oh, we've got Jack Clark as well. So, swap Bellingham and Clark over. That's reasonably good. Midfield, we're going to go Eagles. And do I put Phillips? Sorry, that should be 4. We've got 3 left. Obviously, him. I'm thinking Greaves and Wolfie, but then we got no cover. We've got Paristi who can play, take and move out. That kind of makes sense for the bench. Which in that case, do we look to sell someone like Phillips, who's 28, when we've got Bellingham and Eagles who are more than capable of doing that? Hutchinson, Swedberg, don't forget, is more of a backwards player. Just because of that injury, I don't trust it. We're going to start Swedberg in that attacking midfield role. And Job can basically play anywhere in the centre, can't he? So he is very valuable, as is Eagles, who can pretty much play anywhere. So, I mean, Eagles could potentially play there. So I think we're fine not having a right back on the bench. Am I okay with Dara O'Shea? Being off the bench is the question. And if so, am I better off selling O'Shea? One of Greaves, Wolfenden, O'Shea need to go. Harry Clark, I'm happy with keeping here. Cresswell, I kind of want gone. I'm going to put him in the under 21s. Right, so that was the team. We went through it pretty well there, didn't we? In case you missed it, Palmer in goal, Davis, Doyle, Tay and Tuanzebe at the back, Moretti and Cayusta in midfield, with then CCO, Swedberg and Philogene behind the lap up top. So, yeah, at first glance, it does not look like we've bought anyone. As far as the first team goes, like the starting team, it's pretty, I think it is the same, isn't it, as it could be. But remember, we've got Parisi, we've got Bellingham, Eagles. You know, we've got now players on the bench that can make a difference, won't be terrible when they step in. I mean, terrible is not the right word, but you know what I mean. And just give it to Bernardo Silva. They're not the people on the bench that give it to Bernardo Silva. Not good. Come on, boys. This is City, don't forget. Frank de Jong's there, apparently. De Bruyne. I still feel like I could use another striker. Someone a little bit different, like pressing forward. So hopefully, yeah, we will see though. A loss to Man City isn't great, but it's also not the end of the world, is it? It's Man City. Let's be realistic. And we've injured Jack Grealish, so there is always a positive. But we're not playing very well. You know, this team should be getting chances at home to Man City. Yeah. With the extra people we've got. Why is Jack Grealish up front as a false 9? What's happened to Haaland? Right, Philogene was tiring, so we'll bring him off. And that'll do for now. Hey, look, they're finally in kits. They were in white, weren't they, in the first half? Or am I imagining that? Or was it just that was what? I'm sure they were in white in the first half. I'm so tempted. Oh, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I thought they were in white in the first half, and now they're in that black kit. I don't know. Honestly, that's confused my little brain. But we have got back into the game in this second half. I think we will need to make changes fairly soon. We'll give them this corner. Right. Who is coming off? NCCO needs to come off, so we'll bring Clark on. I think that's a given. Leaf's looking a little bit tired, so Parisi can come on. Kind of want to bring Job on. We'll bring Job on. Swap those two over. Job can play as a record. Oh no, Job stays where he is, and we'll wait for that final one. We'll probably bring Gibbs White on for Svedberg, but here is Job. Plays it to Perisic, Clark, Job, Svedberg. Not quite able to get it off. Go on, Hutchinson. Play a lovely ball in. There we go, to Jack Clark, and it's gone out for another corner. Come on, Hutchinson. Play a lovely ball in. He does this time, and we're unable to quite get our heads on it. But we are going to bring it back. Hutchinson plays it straight away back to Parasai, who's going to cross it in, and yeah. Tuanzebe's gathered that beautifully. Doyle, Parasite, Clark. Go on, Clark. The lap's under it. Swedberg! You beautiful person. Oh, the lap's not having a great game, but he just gave... Oh, there you go. He's suddenly having a goodish game. I'm now thinking Kayista for Eagles. But then the issue is with Kayista going, we do miss his long throws whenever he comes off. But yeah, I think I need to. It's a little bit better. It just seemed quite dark in here today. I don't know why. It's a bit odd. Oh, well. What's the worst that could happen? We'll lose 3-1. Let's just encourage them. I'm not going to go crazy and go attacking because goal difference could make a difference. Oh, Gvardiol. Oh, that's such poor. It's heartbreaking. And they've negatived Palmer for that. It wasn't Palmer's mistake. It was a free kick. we've played well, but we've just been outdone. In fact, some might say we've been FM'd a little bit because it had draw written all over it. But we did lose 4-1, so I've got to rip into them a little bit. So we are going to come back for deadline day because it's more exciting when you're not in control. And sorry, I'm trying to get to there. And the Villa game. So I'll see you tomorrow for that. But if you've enjoyed this, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I've been the Master Manager, and until next time, I have spoken.